Hello you most beautiful and most amazing top 10ers, how are you doing today? I hope you're feeling fantastic. I'm Rebecca Felgate and I'm pretty short. It's hard to tell when you see people on the screen how they look in real life, but I'm gonna get like a normal size / slightly taller female to come stand next to me and you'll see. Charlotte! See? I'm a gnome! So, what celebrities are joining me in Shortiesville? In at number 10, we have Kourtney Kardashian at 5 foot. Kourtney is the shortest of the Kardashian clan. Kim is 5'2" and Khloe is 5'10". Her half-sisters are also taller than her. Kylie is 5'6" and Kendall is also 5'10". Her mother Kris is taller than her by 6 inches. Next up, we have one of Hollywood's smallest men. At number 9, we have Michael J. Fox at 5'4". The Back to the Future star is a very small man. You would never think that the 80s Hollywood icon was shorter than your average female. His wife of almost 30 years, Tracy Pollan, is 2 inches taller than him. A bit of the old Hollywood magic made Michael look a lot bigger on camera, so you could never tell that he was a lot smaller than his co-stars. In at number 8, we have Robert Downey Jr. at 5'9". Okay, so 5'9" isn't that short, but it is shorter than your average male, and I always thought of Iron Man as a tall, towering hunk of metal, not just like a moderately sized one. Downey's acting has always given him a few extra inches though, as he manages to bring a huge presence to whatever role he takes on. In at number 7, we have Eva Longoria at 5'2". The Desperate Housewives star is small and feisty. We grew to love her as Gabby in the hit ABC television series Desperate Housewives, and she always did seem quite small compared to her co-star Ricardo Antonio Chavira, who is nearing 6 foot. Her second husband, in real life, Tony Parker, was almost a whole foot taller than her. In at number 6, we have Reese Witherspoon at 5'1". Good things come in small packages, and this is certainly the case with the cute, sweet Southern Belle Reese. Her Cruel Intentions co-star and ex-husband Ryan Felipe is also a touch shorter than average for a male at 5'9", so initially you could never really tell that she was so dinky. Being small and blonde and full of life was perfect for her role as Elle Woods in Legally Blonde, which is still one of my favourite movies ever, by the way. 5'5" at number 5, all of the 5s, we have Daniel Radcliffe. 5 inches shorter than your average male, the Harry Potter star is the same height as co-star Emma Watson, who played Hermione Granger. Daniel started Harry Potter when he was just 11 years old and did a lot of his growing up on set. As others began to tower over him with the onset of puberty, Daniel grew to just 5'5". When asked whether his height held him back in Hollywood, he said, "I wouldn't be able to take myself seriously as a quarterback in a football movie, which is one of my legitimate gripes. I would love to be in a football movie. The only part I would get to play is the general manager. What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for in humour." In at number 4, we have Lady Gaga at 5'1". Gaga, any excuse. The Bad Romance singer is dinky. You would never really know though, as her quirky stage hairdos give her a few extra inches, and of course everybody is looking at her fabulous costumes rather than her stature. At 9 inches shorter than Taylor Swift, Gaga is one of the smallest American female pop stars, although she usually comes complete with a set of skyscraper heels, so. In at number 3, we have King Kanye West at 5'8". Not like small, but pretty small for a man. At 2 inches shorter than the average height of an American male, Kanye is surprisingly small scale for a guy with a big scale presence and ego. Kanye's wife Kim is still 6 inches shorter than him, meaning that she can still wear heels without making him look small. You really can't judge a man's power by his height. Kanye is Yeezus after all. A YouTuber up next. In at number 2, we have Markiplier, who I think is approximately 5'4". Okay, so this is an approximation because I haven't actually held up a tape measure to the poor lad. I met him at VidCon and he is an absolute major babe, and I think that he's probably a couple of inches taller than me. Internet sites list him at 5'10", and that is absolutely not the case. He isn't 4'9" either, which he jokingly once tweeted. I'm guessing that he's somewhere between the two. I was surprised though. This sounds really stupid, but his deep voice makes him sound really tall. I mean, that is ridiculous though. It's always difficult to know how tall exactly a YouTuber is because they're not photographed as much by the paparazzi and you only really see them in their own videos, so. So here we are at number 1, one of the most surprisingly short celebrities in Hollywood. We have Anna Kendrick at just 5 foot. Anna Kendrick is deceptively small. She describes herself on Twitter as a pale, awkward, and very, very small person. She even called her book Scrappy Little Nobody, so I guess she's kind of pretty hyper aware of her size. Small but fabulous. You would never know it unless you met her, but the pitch perfect actress is actually pint-sized. Co-star Rebel Wilson is only 3 inches taller, and when watching the movie, you can't really tell that she's so small. Again, it's the same with Into the Woods and her other high-profile roles. This is all the magic of camera angles. Glory. Works for Tom Cruise, so he's not on this list because we all kind of know that he's short. Anyway, that was the top 10 shortest celebrities. Have I left anyone off this list other than Tom Cruise, which once again we all know is small? Let me know in the comments section down below. I'm Rebecca Felgate. Don't worry about it, Tom. I'm smaller than you. Small but powerful. Stop talking now. So thank you very much for watching this video. If you liked it, then make sure you show us by giving it a good thumbs up, sharing it with a friend, and of course subscribing to our fabulous channel, and I will see you beauties next time. Size doesn't matter, it's what you do with it.